Corbin's The Athletic.
Coach, I know you and your fellow coaches have seen a lot of things in your careers, but just how gut-wrenching and saddening was it to see Devin get hurt in the way he was?
Sickening. He really, first of all, he's a good guy. He's worked his tail off to continue to get better. And it's just sickening to see him go down like that. We're praying for him that he have a speedy recovery.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Coach, especially for a player like that who worked so hard to get an NBA opportunity like the one he had before him, just how extra devastating does it make it for that and for such a good kid?
It's hard, man. I mean, it's hard. You see with the reaction from his teammates, and it was tough for them to get back on the floor and finish the game. Actually, after it happened, we got ourselves back together a little bit in that second quarter, but then halftime, we saw it coming out in that third quarter. Not to make any excuses for us, but it was just sickening to see it happen for him.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Coach, for people who, particularly in this area, aren't very familiar with Devin yet, how do you describe kind of the resilience he's shown to get to this level and the kind of person he is?
Well, he's a guy that's a relentless worker. He's a good person. He care about his teammates. He care about his profession, and he come in every day, work, and he stay extra to get some extra work in. He appreciated the opportunity to come back here, worked his tail off in the G League, and had a good run. And deservedly so, he was able to get back and come back and play some more for us. So it's just really difficult to see it happen to a guy like him, for anybody, first of all, but to a good guy like him that worked his tail off to get this opportunity. We're praying for him.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Coach, obviously, that has to have some mental impact on all the players, as you mentioned in the game. But what else did you see as some of the keys to the result tonight?
Well, defensively, we didn't take anything away from these guys. I mean, they got blow-bys, they got transition baskets, they ran on us on some makes as well. First of all, we got to get back and get our defense set. We got to be able to stay between my man and the basket and not have blow-bys, and we got to contest shots at the rim. So they got it all tonight, and we got to make sure that we understand that we can't afford to, where we built, we can't afford to give up effort baskets like that.
Go ahead, Dan.
As somebody who's never been a head coach before and never will be, I can't imagine what it's like to step in that situation. Obviously, you have prior head coaching experience, but does it take any time to knock the rust off? And if so, what are some of the areas that you just have to readjust to?
Well, as a head coach, I mean, when you're assistant coach, your duties change automatically. But we coach in practice. We get opportunities to coach. You understand your team. The fortunate thing, I've been here for a couple of years now, so we understand who we have. We're undermanned, having guys out of rotation. Even the guys that we have, we're missing some key guys. Your roster is short because of injuries, and some guys are limited time, and where we're a little lacking in some skill in some areas. So there's a lot to move around, but we have to still play with some effort and energy. And I think they won that battle tonight.
Go ahead, Dan.
Coach, how do you approach the next just about 20 hours as you guys get set to host another game against the Lakers?
Well, that's the NBA. We told the guys at the end of the game, in the NBA, you don't have a lot of time to lick your wounds. You got to make sure, you get some rest. We'll refocus. We'll come in tomorrow, look at a little bit of film, go through, and be ready for the Lakers. But they're not going to feel sorry for us, and they're fighting for whatever they're fighting for, and we're trying to get better. So we got to make sure we understand when we come in here tomorrow, we got to be ready to give some effort.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Coach, have you been provided any kind of update on how Terrence and James are coming along from their injuries?
Getting better. I think there may be a chance that James is a little bit ahead of Terrence. We'll see tomorrow. I think they'll come in and be reevaluated again, and hopefully we can get somebody back sooner than later. But We're hoping that they can get back on the floor as soon as possible.
Any final questions? Okay, thank you,